Hey guys, I'm going to be recording Unpopular Opinions 2023 edition. So, give me a second. So, let's get started. Number one is vegetables are better than fruit. Personally, I actually agree with this one. I like fruit better than vegetables. There's not that many vegetables that I like. I I like a lot of fruits, so I agree on this one. Um I like apples, dragon fruit. I like I like um well, I like mangoes, but I've never actually um I never really eat like the mango by itself. I eat it when it's uh made into like other things like mango candies, like mango ice cream. I never really eat like the mango by itself. Um, I also like watermelon. I like I like oranges and I like a lot of fruits. I don't really like that many vegetables. I also like strawberries. Like fruits are just so much better. It's just a lot more sweet and it has more flavor. Vegetables are just like really plain. Okay, next we have money can buy happiness. Okay. Um See, the thing is that like this one's like pretty complicated. Um, money, um, I don't know how to explain this one. Money can buy happiness when like you're helping others. Like if someone is like in a situation um they where they're struggling and they need and where they're struggling and they can't really get food for the family, something like that, and you know, you give them money, and that's a scenario where money can buy happiness, I guess. But like, like I said, like you give them money and then they can like buy the food for the family. Like I guess that's a scenario where like you could money can buy happiness because then like you're giving them the money so like they can buy the food for the family and then you're making yourself and them feel good that um you know uh they they have the food and they have the money to, you know, um, support the family. But um, I guess it depends on what the scenario is. I guess it depends on what the scenario is because money can't buy happiness if you're just like being selfish, you know? Like money can it depends on the situation. Like it really depends. It's complicated. But the saying money can buy happiness usually is money doesn't buy happiness. Because that's usually how it goes. Because people are just like that. Like most people are like that. But like there's that small percentage um, where like they care about others, you know? But it's mostly it's just it depends. It depends. It's really complicated, that saying. It's really complicated. Beyonce is an overrated performer. Um, I've never been to any of her concerts, so I don't really know how she performs. Like I don't really know if she is an overrated performer because I've never been to any of her performances, so I don't know like how she is when she is performing. So I can't really say like my opinion on that. Taylor Swift is one of the most underrated singers and songwriters in this generation. I agree. I agree. I feel like she should get more respect and more of I feel like she should get more more people like um well I feel like she should get like more people um more of like an audience, like because she has like so much good songs. She has done like so many things like for her success and like her stories, like her background stories are like amazing. Like like she started off um with getting bullied at school and stuff, like just like a normal kid, everyone gets bullied and then people started like coming up to her when she got famous, asking um asking if like they could be a part of the whole thing and like asking like can like they be friends with her just because she's famous, but like of course she turned them down and stuff because you're like it was of course it's gonna be someone that was like bullying her that's gonna ask like, oh yeah, I want to be like friends with you, and then just because she's famous they're asking that. Like that's what happens, guys. Like the bullies always come back in the future and ask you like once like you have like a really good job and stuff, they're gonna ask you like, hey, can I be a part of this whole thing? Can I be friends with you now? And it's crazy. It's crazy. They always end up coming back in the future. I don't know how, but it's just crazy. And look at where she is now. She's just so famous now and it's just amazing, but I feel like she should have more of like a bigger audience. But next one is football is more of America's sport than baseball. What? Well, obviously football is America's sport. When was baseball our sport? I don't even know that much about baseball, so I can't really say anything about that. I know football. I know that we're known for football, but like, when were we known for baseball? I didn't even know that we were known for baseball at one point. I didn't even know there was a thing that we were known for baseball. Okay, next is you can have kids before you get married. Well, I think I'm like, I can't really say that, I can't really say anything about this because I'm like way too young for this. But personally, I think that the right thing to do is to do it like after the marriage. Well, not like immediately after, but I think that the right thing to do is uh have kids after, but not like immediately after, like probably a couple months after, like maybe like 1 or like 2 months after. You don't want to like throw kids in there like immediately after. That's like it's like way too quick. Like way way too quick. I'd rather drive in silence than with music playing. Um, well, to be honest with you, like, if you're tired and stuff, then I understand that. But at the same time, like, if you're not tired, like, I would want to have the music playing because, well, actually, it doesn't. Well, actually, I take back the tired thing. If you're tired, then you would have to have the music playing because you would have to have the music playing to like keep you awake because you don't want to like fall asleep in the car. And also, it's also like it's just boring not having any music in the car. Just like complete silence. It's just boring. You have to have some sort of entertainment. I mean, like, I don't mean like entertainment, like conversation wise. Like, that's a bit distracting. Just like listening to something in the car is just nice, you know. It's just nice to listen to music, just like jamming out and stuff. And um yeah, personally that's just my opinion. I'm not even like I'm not old enough to drive or anything like that. I don't even drive cuz again, I'm not old enough, but personally that's my opinion. That's just my opinion. No one come at me in the comments. That's just my opinion. Hot dogs are better than hamburgers and cheeseburgers. Okay, I can't answer this question because I've never had a hamburger or a cheeseburger before, and I'm a really picky person, so that's why I've never had any of those before. So, yeah. Onion rings are better than fries. I think I've had an onion ring before. Think. I think I have. So, I can answer this one. Personally, I like french fries because there are a lot of different types of french fries. And it's just, french fries are just a classic. I can't answer this one. Concerts are a waste of money. Just watch music videos. I mean, I get where this one's coming from, but if you like, if you like the artist a lot, if you like the artist a lot, or like the singer a lot, or like the band a lot, if you just like um the band slash artist slash singer, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is, if you like them a lot, they're like your favorite, then I don't think it's a waste of money. Because if it's like your favorite band, artist, singer, then it's not a waste of money if it's like your favorite. If you're just going and then you're just seeing if you're just seeing like an artist or like band whatever it is, and if you're just going to see one of them and it's like someone that you don't even know like their songs, then it's definitely a waste of money because you don't even know their songs. um but if it's like your favorite one, then it's like not a waste of money because if it's your favorite one, then you know their songs. So next is Friends isn't that good of a TV show. I don't have an opinion on this because I've never seen the show. So, next one. Androids are better than Apple iPhones. Okay, this is like a really, like, this is like a really big unpopular opinion that's been like going around for years. And personally, I know someone is going to say something about the comments for my opinion on this, but this is just my opinion. I personally think that iPhone is better than Android because it's better quality, better um camera. It's like whenever you take the pictures or videos, it's like not blurry. I've seen some people voice crack. I've seen some people that when they take the picture or like video, it's like it's like really blurry when they like move it and stuff. Or like when they take the picture, it when they press it, it's like blurry and stuff. So like it's definitely better on that part, and it's just whenever I want to go on FaceTime with my friends that have an Android, it's you can't even go on FaceTime. You have to download this app called Google Duo. And this isn't really like the biggest problem, but you can tell when someone has an Android when the messages are green. So it's pretty obvious because of that. You can immediately tell when they have an Android. It's not it's that's not a problem. It's just that that's definitely it's just calling them out that they have one. And and yes, when someone has blue text, that means that they have an Apple iPhone. And so it's like but anyways, um I think the biggest problem is probably the not being able to do FaceTime because FaceTime is just it's just really cool because there's a lot of like features to do. You can go on FaceTime with like a whole group, and you can like use filters and stuff, and it's pretty fun. But we have to go on Google Duo for the people that have Androids, and um, whenever you take a picture with someone that has an Android, you have to um, it's just really blurry and the videos are really blurry too. But anyways, that's just my opinion. No offense to people that do have Androids, that's just my opinion. I had to put out my opinion because of the question and Android people. I don't have any problems with you guys. No problems. I just had to put my opinion on the Android phone because of this question. Sprinkles are gross. Oh, also, one last thing. I understand the reason why people do have Androids though. Androids are cheaper than iPhone, so I understand that completely. And I just understand that completely. I understand that completely. And again, I don't have any problems with people that have Androids, and I just put out my opinion because of this question, the unpopular opinions thing that we're doing today. And yeah, I knew some of these questions were gonna be crazy today, so please don't be mad at me. Um, uh, Next question. Sprinkles are gross and ice cream should be served plain. Um, I don't really get sprinkles on my ice cream that much, but when I do, um, I don't really have a problem with it. I think it's just like, I don't really have a problem with it. I don't think it's gross. I don't really agree with this. I think it adds, I think it adds flavor to it. Like, I remember I thought that the sprinkles didn't have flavor at one point, but I think it does now. I think it does have flavor, but I don't think it's gross. I don't think the sprinkles are gross. But ice cream plain tastes good too, but I think the sprinkles add like a little bit of flavor to it. Movie theater popcorn isn't very good. Next, 100 random thoughts. Oh, that's just something that this website is making. So movie theater popcorn isn't very good. Hmm. Well, I think that the movie theater popcorn is good, but I think that's just one of the opinions on here because I don't think people want to pay for movie theater popcorn because it's expensive. Or just like all of the stuff at the movie theater is expensive. So I understand like why you're saying that because like everything at the movie theater is expensive. But I don't think it tastes bad. I think they're just saying that because it's expensive. But that's just my opinion. New York City isn't that glamorous. Okay, guys, please don't come at me for this, but personally, I went to New York City like twice, and I think, well, I've never been to try redo. I've never been to Times Square before, um, but I know that's like the most popular place in New York City is Times Square. I'm gonna have to go there. Like I'm gonna have to go there eventually to like have like the real experience. But I know that place is like really crowded a lot, so it's gonna be like pretty crazy. It's one of the reasons why we didn't go there when we did go. Um, but when I have been to New York City, um, I didn't really see like the whole hype about it. Like, guys, I don't really see the whole hype about New York City. I didn't really see like why it's like what you guys are like hyping it up for. But anyways, it's probably the Times Square thing. So when I do go to Times Square, um, I'll probably record it for you guys, and maybe I'll see why New York City is like getting all this hype. So next is there is no point to having a social media profile. I disagree. There is a point, and this is just this is just rude. I disagree, and whoever made this doesn't understand that you can actually make money off of your social media. And let's move on. And not every couple needs to have children. Well, obviously, not every couple wants to have children. Okay, this is going to be the last question. I prefer to listen to the radio over watching a television show. Well, I understand that. I understand that if you're like a really big music person, if you like listening to music a lot, I understand that. I like listening to music a lot too, but I also like watching TV a lot. So, I don't think I would just be able to live off of just listening to the radio. I think I would have to have best of both worlds, you know? So, if that's just what you like to do, I understand that if you're a really big music person, but I like both. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you guys want to see a part two of this, let me know in the comments um and basically if you liked it, leave a big fat like on leave a big fat like, uh press the like button and um uh oh my gosh. Um I literally I actually did my makeup today for this video. I hope you guys like my makeup. Oh my gosh. Also, make sure to subscribe, guys. We're literally like over halfway to 100 subscribers. I'm like so happy about this. Like, I literally started at 0 and now we're like literally over halfway to 100. Like, that's crazy, guys. Like, not trying to be pushy about it, but maybe we could get to 100. Oh, anyways, subscribe and turn on those post notifications. Bye.